Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Commonwealth Conference Girls Soccer. Lynn Tech, the Lady Tigers, entertaining the Minutemen. Dark, overcast day, but we managed to get through the horrible weather that destroyed homes, and thank God our area wasn't hit as bad as a lot of others. Cindy DeLeon is in net for the Tigers. Zoe Callahan for Minuteman. Diane Dempsey leading the charge, coach for Minuteman. Justin Barrasso. Blocked. They tried to get a shot off just as she was getting a shot off from dead center. Tech came up and blocked it. And I'm going to apologize already because I cannot read the Tech numbers. As far away as we are, Minuteman's got some bright numbers on their back that we can read. Tech, extremely hard to read. They got dark blue with very light red numbers on their back, and it's almost impossible to read. Minuteman, like a lot of teams this month, being Cancer Month, wearing the bright pink socks. Some of the teams went as far as they wear pink jerseys. Tech boots it away. And set up, Tech knocked it away. Minuteman keeping it in the Tech end. And knocked out by Minuteman. I don't know if I mentioned before, these two teams played earlier in the season. Minuteman beat Tech 2-1. Tech was leading 1-0. And Minuteman scored a couple to pull out the win. Tech is 4-11. So they're winding down this season. They'll have one more game on Saturday. They were supposed to play earlier, and it got canceled. And they'll play Kip on Saturday. Tech trying to get upfield, blocked. Tech blocks it. They had a chance to knock it deep maybe for a break, but couldn't do it. And now it gets knocked out by Tech. I talked to the two officials before the game. I said, how come you guys aren't wearing shorts? It's very chilly down here. The girls are feeling it, I would say. You can tell it's getting late. Tech only has 2 subs. Minuteman is tournament bound. They're 8-2. Really played a minimal amount of games. And I talk tournament, and I always have to add my 2 cents. I am not in favor of the new version. I think they should have seriously thought about it. The powers to be, I think, didn't do very well by all the schools. My idea is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. When it was north, south, east, and west, granted, West did not have a lot of teams. They didn't have to play a lot of games. But, you know, somebody winds up getting an advantage somewhere, somehow. That's no reason to change the whole schedules, because now it's entirely statewide. So this Minuteman team, 8-2. If they win today, they're 9-2, and they'll go to the state tournament, and they could be playing in Ethiopia. But seriously, you could play in Sturbridge, you could play in North Dartmouth, you could play in Brockton or Worcester, instead of playing teams in your area to come to a North final, Eastern Mass final. There's no such thing anymore. You just play out the string to get to the state final. And anybody, anywhere, anytime can play anywhere, anybody, anytime. If you're not in the top 2 or 3, pack your bags, because who knows where you'll be going. Minuteman will get a corner kick from the far side. So as you can tell, I'm not really happy about the new setup. And those that voted for it, I don't think they thought too long and hard over how it would affect all the teams, the travel, expense. I don't know if this place, Manning Field, is going to be used at all, because there won't be that many teams around here that'll be getting home games. And most of it will be being played south and west in other facilities. So we're in a feeling out period here. Minuteman virtually keeping it in the Tech end, but now Tech will get a throw in it, and they'll have it for the first time in Minuteman territory. And they get it right back in the Tech territory as they say that. They knock it deep. Tech was way offside. They were about 10 yards or 15 yards behind everybody. From long range, it bounces wide right and out of play. I think that was Sabina Doyle. It could have also been Annie Brosnan. Popped straight up in the air, headed back by Tech, back toward their own net. Down deep, Minutemen looking to get around, trying to throw it in front, blocked by the defense nicely, and they kick it away. Tech takes it away. And Minuteman takes it back. They try to tip it forward. It got blocked. I think it was Jennifer Ramirez for Tech knocking it out, and then Ramirez kicks it away. And there's Ramirez again. Kick right to the net, out in front. Leon got a hand on it, knocked it away. Tech knocks it deep, and that'll give Callahan something to do. She's been watching for a while. He comes out, knocks it upfield. They bang it off, Tech. They knock it deep, and Tech is there to knock it away. And they knock it out. Waiting for substitution from Minuteman. Last couple of days of the soccer season before we get into tournament time. I don't know how many games we'll have locally as Minuteman gets knocked down. They'll get the free kick. Eleanor Silva Durso kicks it right to the net. Took a big hop. De Leon played it on a hop, and she'll boot it away. Kind of kicked a ground ball. They were trying to kick it to the net. They pulled it wide left. A ground ball goes out of play. Minutemen again keeping it in. Tech trying to break it up. Everybody trying to get a foot on it. Blocked. They take the shot from long range, and it goes wide left and out of play. I think it's Garcia kicking it away. Could also be Pojoy. Minuteman keeps it in. Walking in, taking the shot. Bounced off a Tech player out in front. I think that was Noranet. Or Noranet. And bounced it out. Tech knocks it deep. Minuteman will collect. Tech took it away. Minuteman knocks it downfield. They get it by. Deep down the near side. They're not going to get there. It's going to go out of play. A dark, overcast, very chilly day. No more wearing T-shirts to Manning Field. Cover up. Winter is coming. So at 24 minutes and another 3 seconds left in this first half. No score, Tech and Minuteman. We have a timeout down on the field. Ready to go. Still trying to get something going, both teams. Minuteman has dominated territorial-wise. Tech was way offside. They didn't call it. And Callahan will come out and get it. They were a mile offside.
No, they weren't, because they were on their side of the 50.
They really haven't got a shot on DeLeon yet, Minuteman. Ball's been out in front a few times, but they couldn't get a foot on it. And when they did get shots, they knocked them wide right, wide left. Tech hasn't come close to Callahan yet. And a little late, but they're going to blow the whistle and give Minuteman a free kick from inside the 20 with a takedown. I don't think there's any question she went down, but they waited a little bit before they blew the whistle. So just a hair inside the 20-yard line is where the kick will come from. And he put too much foot into it, drilled it up over everything out of play. And Tech will get to kick it away, and both teams will make a sub. Bouncing around. Tech knocks it deep. And it's a foot race down the far side. Tech gets there. Tried to center it, couldn't. Minuteman knocks it out. Tech will be as deep as they've been with a throw-in. Tech gets it, and a shot. It would have gone wide left. It wasn't going to the net, but Callahan came out and caught it anyway. Good bid by Tech there. Looking to get a shot off. And might have been just inside the far post. Probably would have gone by the far post out of play. But Callahan made sure she grabbed it. And that's the first try for Tech. They knock it back. Tech trying to knock it deep. Minuteman takes it away. And Minuteman knocks it deep. Nice takeaway by Tech. And he pushed it to the side, but there was nobody there to get it. It rolls by everybody. Broken up. Minuteman getting around in control down the far side. And he tried to drop it back to the middle. Couple of nice shifts, and they get by, and then Minuteman breaks it up and knocks it deep. Minuteman player went down, flat on her back. She's not getting up, she's sitting up. And it's going to be a little harder today because it's so cold. And a lot of them are wearing shorts, and it's not going to be easy. It could be very easy having cramps or anything else. We're just past the halfway mark of this first half. No score. Tech and Minuteman. Still not much to choose from here in this halfway through this first half and counting. Tech will get a free kick, but they had one kick that possibly could have been on net. Looked like it was going to go miss left, like this one is going to do. Callahan lets it go. Minuteman will kick it away. Minuteman hasn't got anything on De Leon on the other side. They've been all over the Tech end, but they haven't got a shot on net yet. And that one shot by Tech looked like it was going to miss the net, not by a lot, but miss the net to the left. Callahan caught it, and that's the closest anybody has come to getting a shot on net. And it's going to go out off Tech. Blocked, and bodies go down all over the place. Annette Ramirez was saying they knocked me down. And actually, if she looked up, it would have been she ran into her own player. Minuteman trying to go. Tech steps in and breaks it up. I believe that was Garcia. Again, it's almost impossible to pick up the Tech numbers, even when they're right down in front of me, but when they're way over the far side, forget it. Tech looking for a break, couldn't get around. It got broken up by Brosnan. And we got another player down, and we got another stoppage. So very rapidly, people are falling by the wayside. Yeah, sure. All you tigers are alike. Hopefully it's just cramping up and difficult time. Told you it's rather chilly down there. You don't really notice it running around. You do notice if you're sitting on the bench watching the coaches or anybody. We've got a spattering of about 8 or 10 loyal fans in the stands watching this one. They should get the red badge of courage. Tech blocks it. Minuteman gets it back. They try to, from a very tough angle, try to get that shot on net. That was Mawa Alwaz. Or Alwaz. As he chipped it short of the net out of play. And Tech will kick it away. Off Minuteman, and the official said it hit her in the arm or the hand. And that's the one rule I don't like. In the pros, you keep playing because it's incidental. in this high school, whether it hits you in the hand or the arm, even if you got your back turned and somebody kicks the ball and hits you in the hand, it's a free kick for the other team. I don't like that rule. I would think it would have to be intentional to get the free kick. But the rule says for any reason it hits your hand or your arm, it's a free kick. That's going to go out of play. And we got back upfield, another Tech player down. So we haven't been able to go too far without somebody going down. She's up and seems to be okay, walking to the bench. And she'll be replaced, and we'll get back to soccer. They knock it deep. Tech has got it, pushing it up. And hits a little ground ball. It's going to go wide right. Callahan comes out, plays it like a shortstop, and she'll kick it away. Tech has got the only effort even come close to getting a shot on net. And they call Tech offside. So Silvaduso will get to kick it away. Knock it in front. It gets by. Tech is there to knock it away. And they knock it deep. It skips past. Tech looking for it. Minuteman takes it away. Tech tried to knock it deep. Just keeping it in was De Silva. And Tech way offside. They had three people 30 yards upfield. And Brosnan kicks it away. Tip to the net, and they'll let DeLeon come up and get it. And she boots it away. Brosnan keeping it in, trying to go deep, trying to center it, knocks it behind the net. So Minuteman controlling most of the play, holding on to the ball, but they haven't come close to getting a shot on DeLeon. They fanned on it, and Tech got run over. It goes out off Tech. Upfield, Tech with it. knocked it away, no call. Minuteman got knocked down. Sometimes they call it, sometimes they don't. Minuteman collects, trying to knock it deep. I think that's Polejoy there to take it away. She knocks it deep the other way. And it goes out. Off Minuteman. Coming up on 10 minutes to play in this first half as Minuteman knocks it out again. No score. Lynn Tech and Minuteman. We told they played before. Tech had a 1-0 lead. Minuteman scored a couple of late goals and beat them 2-1. They knock it deep. Minuteman collects. Brosnan losing it. Tech. It was Karen Subi saving it. How it goes out. Off Tech. They knock it deep. I'm trying to knock it deeper. Brosnan is there to collect. And she just knocks it out of play. Blocked. Tech coming back down the near side. And couldn't get around the defense. They were looking to get around and walk in, and they couldn't. Minuteman knocks it deep. Tech misfired trying to clear it upfield. They get it in the middle. Shot blocked. That was Polejoy, I believe. Now we got Minuteman running into Tech, and Tech will get the free kick. Headed away by Tech, and they called Tech offside. They were just a step going for the ball when they blew the whistle. While we're at it, our thoughts and our prayers go out to everybody who's had serious trouble with that horrible storm that struck Tuesday night through most of Wednesday. There were horrible pictures of houses with trees on top of them, and I didn't see or hear of anybody getting killed or dying, but there was so much. I mean, there are people now with no electricity, which means food's being destroyed. You can't turn the lights on. You're cold in the house. So many problems for so many people, in a matter of 24 hours. It's absolutely incredible. Like, I thank God that our area right here wasn't hit as hard as some of the other areas with winds 80, 90 miles an hour, trees being uprooted, falling on wires and homes, and thank God no people. At least I didn't hear of any. But hopefully they'll get the help, the care they need, and get back to their... We're already not having normal lives with the virus, and now to have this on top of everything else just causes so much pain for so many people. So hopefully everybody will get whatever relief aid, comfort, financial aid they need to get themselves back on their feet and get their lives back with families, relatives, friends, and loved ones. So hopefully God will take care of everybody and get everybody through this horrible time. Tech has picked it up a little bit. They've had the ball a little bit more in Minuteman territory than they had in the early goings. They knock it deep. It goes right by everybody. De Leon will let it go out of play. Tech was back there. The last center fielder, I think that's Norinette. And she was going to kick it upfield, and unfortunately, it skipped right by her. But it went out of play. I think it'll be Paul Joy kicking it. As we're down to 5 minutes and counting, left in the scoreless first half. By the time you see this, it will be over, but we hope everybody gets out and votes. A right that everybody has that we should use. Coming up November 2nd, which is right around the corner now. Tech knocks it deep, and they knock it deeper. Minuteman is there to pick it off. And Minuteman knocks it out. So Tech will have it deep in Minuteman territory. A couple of subs waiting for, and then we'll get back to soccer. Skips past, knocks straight up in the air and out of play. And they call it off Tech. And that goes out. Off Minuteman. Minuteman picks off the pass. Tech does the same. And blocked a couple of times. Tech knocks it out. They'll let it go out of play, and he'll get to kick it away. This season winding down, football season winding down. For the first time in a long time that I can remember, all 4 Lynn schools will be home. We'll have Classical and St. Mary's playing on Friday night. We'll have Tech and English playing on Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon. I don't remember that happening. Certainly not for a very long time. And that will wind up the regular season as well. So Sunday is the cutoff date, I guess, for the different sports: field hockey, soccer, volleyball, football. And it will be, for those that qualify, tournament time. For those that don't, just playoff games, miscellaneous games to get to work up to Thanksgiving. They blow the whistle for the end of the first half, so we end the half the way we started it. Dead even. At halftime, it's Minuteman nothing, Tech nothing. to Manning Field as we are gonna. We've cut it down to a half to decide if somebody can win this game, or to find out if somebody can score. It's 0-0. Nobody has actually got a shot on net. Callahan made a save, but it was not on net. It was going to go wide. And Minuteman, for most, I would say probably 65% of the time, kept the ball in the Tech end. Tech played much better the second half of the first half, getting it into the Minuteman end, but Minuteman had it for a long time in the Tech end, but they never got a shot on net. They shot it wide left, wide right. Ball's loose in front. They couldn't get a foot on it. Tech cleared it away. Alice Dalton puts it in play for Minuteman. Tech trying to clear it. They chip it downfield, looking for a break. They knock it to the net. Minuteman knocks it away. Callahan comes out to get it. Minuteman, the defender, everybody surrounding the one Tech player that was there, and Tech will get a corner kick. We got the girls playing now. The boys having a very good year. And it will be senior night for the Tech boys coming up after this. Minuteman knocks it away. Tech couldn't get a foot on it. Getting around. Still trying to get around. Trying to get the shot. They got a shot on net. Callahan had to make the save. Callahan coming out, going to get there first. I think that was Pojoy getting the shot on net. They push it ahead. Callahan comes out and smothered it. They called Tech offside anyway. Minuteman trying to walk around. Nice defense. I think that was Noranet. I got a roster from Joe Conlon that said 44 was Esther Wakiji, but Coach Parasso wrote 44 was Noranet. With a rush, pushing it ahead. Walking around, Callahan just came out and smothered it. That's Pojoy. She beat the defense, but Callahan came out past the 5-yard line, and Pojoy drew it around the defense. She was going to line up a shot, and Callahan was able to get out and smother it before she could get the shot off. What a great goal by Helen Pojoy. She beat everybody. She walked in. Callahan came out and smothered it. Pojoy took it away, and she started. It was knocked away. She recovered it. Callahan was out of the net, and she banged it into the wide open net. And Tech grabs a 1-0 lead. She beat the defense down. She was walking in, and she drew Callahan out of the net. Callahan made the initial save, but then it slipped, got loose. Pojoy got it back, went around the defensive player that was there, and with Callahan out of the net, Pojoy just stayed with it and knocked it into the open net. So Pojoy was playing defense in the first half. They moved her up front, and it surely paid off. So we're looking for somebody to get on the board, and it's Lynn Tech. Pojoy with a great goal. Stayed with it. When she got stopped the first time, it didn't deter her. She just said, I'll just keep working at it. They try to knock it deep. Pojoy again. Gets around, pushed it too far. She got around the defender, and she pushed it a little too far. She couldn't go get it. It got knocked away by the defense. They knock it deep. They knock it across out in front. They're looking to give it back to Pojoy, but she was covered. Minuteman knocked it away. And now Tech knocks it away from Brosnan. Minuteman takes it back. They knock it deep. DeLeon will come out to the 5-yard line, play it on a hop, and put it away. He always played well in net. She's only a sophomore. Shot Callahan. Played it, just a little tap. She's able to play it easily. Tech is a young team. They only have a couple of seniors. And now the body check knocks Minuteman down, and they'll get the free kick. Bouncing around, bouncing still. Tech tips it away and knocks it further. And now they knock it deep. Yeah, knocks it out. They went out off Dalton. And we got subs for both teams. Ten minutes into the second half, Tech has finally broke the ice and grabbed a 1-0 lead on a very pretty goal by Helen Pojoy. Minuteman knocked it out again. Tech knocked it deep, and it got kicked out by Doyle. Sabina Doyle. Tech will get the throw in down deep. Corner kick coming from the near side for the Lady Tigers. Polejoy will take it. Out in front, gets deflected away from the net. Minuteman will collect and knock it upfield. Callahan will get to kick it away. As Tech knocked it deep and out of play. Now they're bringing it, I'm not sure what that is. They're bringing it back upfield. I don't know if they call Tech offside. I thought the ball went out. They're going to kick it deep. Now they're going to kick it from the 25-yard line. And they're going to get Tech. They try to get around Mulliner, and they bumped it trying to do it. So we've had a couple of knockdowns with no calls. We got a couple of bumps. We get calls. Minuteman gets the kick, and Tech knocks it away, and they knock it deep. Polejoy knocks it deeper. Down the far side. Skips around one. Gets around another. Gets around another. Trying to walk in. She just couldn't get a shot off. She tried to get around three defenders. And Minuteman was just able to get a foot on it, knock it away before she could get the shot off. Minuteman gets around. And DeLeon will come out and grab it. And Tech is able to knock it away. DeLeon come out to get it. And one of the Minutemen players knocked it loose and knocked it away from her. And it rolled right in front of the net. I think it was Anna McCarthy. It rolled right in front of the net. DeLeon, it was away from her. The net was wide open. And I think it was Wakiji that knocked it away. So that was rolling, almost going to look, I don't know if it was going to roll in the net. It certainly was going to roll out in front and be laying there all by itself. As McCarthy got up and DeLeon was about to get it, they kind of came together, it deflected away, and Tech bit the bull a little bit there. They almost gave one away with DeLeon trying to collect it. Now here's Polejoy again, out in front. She was forced to take the shot from a tough angle because the defense was closing in on her. And she knocked it high and wide and out of play. So with 25 minutes left in this second half, Helen Polejoy has got Tech on the board. They lead it 1-0 over Minuteman. It's Helen Polejoy night here at Manning. She got loose again, just outside the 10-yard line, and just ripped it. Another pretty goal by Helen Polejoy. She just ripped it high over the head of Callahan, who had no chance. And all of a sudden, Tech is leading it. We couldn't get a goal the entire first half, and almost 10 minutes into the second half. And now, very quickly, Polejoy puts 2 on the board, and Tech is leading it 2-0. Minuteman slipped and fell as they were throwing the ball in bounds. And they'll do it over again. I think I mentioned when we first started, I talked to one of the officials coming in. I said, how come you're not wearing shorts like you normally do? Of course, he smiled, and I didn't realize he's doing both games. He's got the boys' game as well, so he's going to be out in the cold. So he's dressed for the cold with heavy jacket and long pants and gloves. He'll probably go sit in his car and turn the heater on between games as Tech knocks it out of play. We mentioned coming up after this will be the Tech boys against Neshoba on senior night. Tech boys having a very good year. They played 16 games and only lost 3. 11 wins and 2 ties as we got substitutions for both teams. Alice Dalton will put it in play. That first goal by Pojoy, the long pass was by Sandy Garcia, who sent her in alone. And Pojoy finished it off from there. And then she comes back and gets loose. She knocks it deep. A foot race. Callahan will come out almost to the 10-yard line and get there first. Brosnan throws it out in front, and they knock it home. Brosnan came down, she threw it across, wide open out in front, and got her foot on it and knocked it home. Beatrice Carden got that goal. Brosnan with the great rush. Annie Brosnan took it all the way down, got forced down deep in the corner, threw it across, it went by everybody, and sitting on the doorstep was Beatrice Carden, a young sophomore. And she had most of the net to just knock it in. And that gets Minuteman on the board, makes it 2-1. It bounced off Pojoy, and she couldn't keep it in, it went out of play. Get by his defender and one of the referees to try and get to the ball. We go out. And it went out off Jennifer Ramirez. And threw it in, but it went out of play. Minuteman knocks it deep. Bodies go down. Brosnan ran over the Tech player, and she went down falling over the Tech player, and they called on Brosnan, and Tech will kick it away. We're past the halfway mark of the second half. Minutemen's come back a little bit to get back to 2-1. They knock it deep. Tech knocks it out. Well, the substitution for Minuteman. Minutemen's a fairly young team too. They only got 5 seniors. Popped up, headed up. Tech knocks it loose, now they knock it deep. Minuteman has to try and save it. And get blocked by Poljoy. As Silverdrosso was trying to knock it upfield. Dalton again will put it in play. He took it away and he shoot it off the foot of De Silva. It got through everybody, but it was going wide right. It wasn't on net. Helio went and picked it off anyway. Poljoy, down the near side. Pushes it ahead. Looking to go get it. And they let it go out of play. They shielded her so she couldn't go get it. It was a foot race between her and the defenseman. Or the defender. And she couldn't get to the ball to keep it in. And it gets knocked out by Silverdrosso. Popped up. Vasquez, and then he bang it out off Ramirez. Back downfield. Dalton will track it down. Loose. Tech knocks it ahead. Poljoy has it. Back to Poljoy. And she was looking at a shot on net. She had a very tough angle. She tried to just touch it and get it to the net, and it went off the side of the net out of play. Brosnan gets it by, and it broken up nicely by Tech. And again, I apologize not being able to give the names of people breaking it up because I can't see the numbers. Although I can certainly see Esther Wakiji's number. She has, I wish Tech had all the numbers like Wakiji. She's got a big 45 that's blazing in gold. It sticks out like a sore thumb. So we can certainly see her number. Looked like it bounced up against somebody on the hand or the arm. And Andy Brosnan will take the free kick. Just inside the 25-yard line from a tough angle. looking to get into the net. She drills it, but it went, stayed wide left, went behind the net and out of play. She had plenty of leg. But it stayed out to the left and never came back in. And Wakiji will kick it away. That knocks it deep. And it goes out off tech. Joy knocks it deep, looking to go get it. She takes it away, looking to walk in, takes the shot. Everybody thought it went in. It hit the net behind the scoring net. It bounced back on to the back of the net, and everybody in the audience down front thought it went in the net. Good bid by Paul Joy again. Nice break up by Tech. They try to send Brosnan in. Tech takes it away, pops it up. Joey had to wait, she would have been offside. Now hustling. Looking, she takes it away, looking to walk in, takes the shot. Didn't miss by much, it went wide right. Good bid again by Joy. She's having a terrific second half. It just went wide right. She hustled and took it away from the defense, and then went around the defense, got an open look, and didn't miss by much. And again, the ball went out of bounds to the far side, so naturally the kick comes from the near side. Joey picks off the pass. Knocked down for her efforts. Tech will get a free kick from around the 20-yard line. Union player is still down with really favoring the left ankle. They're going to help her off. Looks a little better than when she first stepped on it, but still favoring that left ankle. Now she's trying to walk it off, hopefully. That's Eleanor Silva Durso. Hopefully she's going to be okay. Joy will get the free kick from just inside the 20-yard line. Minuteman sends up that wall, I call it a picket fence. They'll move that picket fence back some. Referee paces off where he wants them, moves them back. Joy with another opportunity. And went wide right and out of play. Good bid again. 10 minutes and counting left in this one. 2-1 Lynn Tech. Trying to avenge an earlier loss to Minutemen. And if they don't avenge the loss, it won't be Helen Joy's fault. Although the Tech team has played well defensively, they've kept Minuteman virtually away from De Leon. The one goal She had no chance on it. There was a pass coming from the near side, went by everybody, and Dietrich Carden was sitting on the doorstep and just tipped it home. And coming back, Tech breaks it up. And they break it up again. It skips past. Poljoy's got an opportunity. She knocks it by. Can she get there? Callahan got there first and knocked it out. She was about a step away from beating Callahan to that ball with an open net. Tech will get the throw in down deep. Poljoy getting involved again. Pops it up. Tech out in front. Callahan had to make the save. Tech got a piece of it out in front, but they popped it right into the midsection of Callahan. That might have been Ramirez. Walking around, Dalton. It bounced off DeLeon. It was going to go out of play to the near side. She caught it, dropped it. The rebound was there for Alwaz, who was coming in on top of DeLeon, and DeLeon just able to grab it. And now here comes Poljoy again. Trying to center it. It skips past Callahan, but they couldn't get the foot on it. Tech. They slip it by, walking in. Callahan had to make the save. And I think that was Ramirez. Callahan just got a piece of that. And Tech will get a corner kick. Coming from the near side, Poljoy will take it. As with 7 minutes left in this one, Tech leading it 2-1. They get inbounds to Poljoy. Tech just saved it. Trying to center it. Callahan couldn't play it. It got Tech had a shot with an open net. Callahan was out of the net. It blocked by the defense. I think it was Doyle that got a piece of that shot. Tech came that close to getting their 2-goal lead back. Up front, knocking it away. I think it's Norman that, I believe, was the one that knocked it away. 6 minutes and counting. Tech knocks it out. Oh, they turn it over. Tech will get the throw in. They try to knock it deep. They knock it out. Looks like it must have hit somebody in the hand or the arm, because they're going to give him a free kick. Brosnan will take the free kick from right around the 20-yard line from a little bit of an angle. We've seen she's got a foot. She can get it there. She line drives it again. She leaves it out wide left. 5 minutes and counting left. The scoreboard clock is now off. The referees will keep the time down on the field as Wakiji boots it away. Minuteman trying to keep it in. Tech knocks it away. And Tech knocked it out. I think it was. He blew the whistle. I thought it was out first. Minuteman put it in play very quickly. I thought it went off Minuteman originally, then it went off Tech. And they blew the whistle and gave it back. And now Brosnan lost it. Tech knocks it away. Trying to knock it deep. Poljoy broken up. Tech will knock it out. So Minutemen trying to get a little giddy up in their step. They're down a goal in the final minutes of this Commonwealth Conference battle. DeLeon will come out and play it on a hop, and she'll boot it away. Tech content to knock it away. And they knock it a little bit deeper. Dalton with it, trying to get around. Tech breaks it up. Minuteman gets it back. Brosnan bumped off the play. They bang it off Brosnan. She gets it back, tries to get the shot. It goes wide left and out of play. I believe that's Poljoy that's down. She's been sitting a couple of times trying to nurse that, her ankle or foot. Now come out, take a look at her. Waning moments of this game, Poljoy scored twice. Minuteman came back and got one, and that's where we are, 2-1 Tech, as we wind down the ball game here at Manning Field. We hope Helen Poljoy is going to be okay. She had to leave, obviously, because they stopped the game, and she's out, but Tech will kick it away. Minuteman trying to keep it in, broken up, and Minuteman knocked Tech down, so they'll get a free kick. This is a plus. They can get the ball away from the net, leading 2-1. Kick it upfield. I think this is Garcia. She made that great pass to Poljoy for the first goal. Tech knocks it away. Minuteman keeping it alive. Dalton. Broken up, she gets it back. Looking to get it to the net. It deflects off a foot. DeLeon comes out and grabs it, and she'll kick it away. She's done a nice job in net. The one goal she gave up, not really her fault. Okizi knocks it away. Broken up. Shot from long range, skips past, deflects to the far side. Carden, who had the goal, trying to center it, gets it out. They take the shot, blocked. Tech trying to clear it, and they kick it, and they knock it out. Minuteman trying to hurry. Time winding down. It knocks loose. Tech knocks it away. Off a Tech head, headed away nicely by Noranet. And it goes out. Off Minuteman was a break for Tech. They can throw it downfield and get it away from their own net. And they bang it out off Minuteman. Wakiji will put it in play. Popped up. Tech has it where they want it. Broken up. Minuteman takes it away. Brosnan with it. With a rush. Broken up nicely from behind. Wakiji knocks it away. And Wakiji knocks it deep. Tech will get there first. And it goes out. Tech is going to get the throw-in down deep. I thought they're calling it off Tech. Minuteman has to go the length of the field. With time winding down, Tech breaks it up. He swung and missed at that one. And they couldn't knock it deep. They just kind of tipped it away. And Tech knocks it out. And they blow the whistle, and that's going to do it. So Tech avenges the loss at Minuteman. They get even with them. They pick up their 5th win of the season. Tech will go to 5-11. Minuteman will drop to 8-3. DeLeon did a nice job in net. The first goal, a terrific pass from Sandy Garcia, sent Poljoy in alone. The goalie came out, looked like she was going to make a save. It got by. Poljoy falling away, stayed with it, got the ball, knocked it in under the top crossbar, made it 1-0. And then she got loose just outside the 10-yard line and blasted it up over the head of Callahan to give Tech a 2-0 lead. And then a great rush by Annie Brosnan. The pass went all the way across. Beatrice Carden on the far side was there to just tip it into the open net to make it 2-1. And Tech held on. They kept Minutemen away. They couldn't get a shot on net the last several minutes. Tech just ran away and kept them away and pushed the ball downfield, kept knocking away from their net, and they held on, and they win it 2-1 over Minuteman. Both goals by Helen Poljoy, a great assist by Sandy Garcia, good job in net by Cindy DeLeon, and a good all-around team effort by the Lady Tigers as they win their 5th game of the season. They win it 2-1 over Minuteman. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.